Hello. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. 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 It's Friday, Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope you have some jokes to share with everybody. Let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Walker and Sturgis Guy and T says and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and McCrame and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Philip and Sam and 1QOV and Joe Barney. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you. YouTube just started. There's a lag of about a minute between YouTube and Google Hangouts. Hello. How are you all doing today? And Linda, what happened today? What happened today, Linda? Linda's having an awesome day. And Marcel says, at Belgium, Linda was on Kevin and Bean in the Morning, popular radio talk show in Los Angeles. Linda was a guest again on KROQ. Woohoo! And how did that happen, and what did you talk about? Oh, and we had a Belgian man walks through a Dutch graveyard. He comes upon one of the tombstones and reads, Kees van Hoven, a faithful husband and a perfect father. What a crime, thought the Belgian. Those cheap Dutchmen throwing 3 men in one grave. Ah! Wow. What are you talking about? Linda says she tweeted about the demons, tried to get them in Las Vegas when they were there to be inducted into the Broadcast Hall of Fame because they didn't like it. Oh, so you tweeted to Kevin and Bean that demons were trying to get them while they were in Vegas. So they wanted to talk to you to find out, the dust storm. They wanted to talk to you to find out, to get the details about what this demon problem was. Now, are they only in danger of demons when they travel outside of Los Angeles? Marcel has another joke. It's a long one. Oh, it's the Hall of Fame. Okay. Well, the demons must be associated with the Hall of Fame then. The new employee stands help. Marcel has another one. A new employee stands helpless at the paper shredder with an important file. Can I help you? Asks the secretary. Yes, he says. How does this thing work? How does this thing work? It's very simple, she says. Take the thick file and feed it into the shredder. The employee says, but where do the copies come out? You're fired. Oh, Linda says the demons did not want Kevin and Bean to go to the Hall of Fame, so they tried to crash their plane with a dust storm. Well, Linda, don't you think that Linda, you should have told them before they were flying? What good is knowing afterwards? Oh, now I get it. That's what. Well, I am glad everything worked out. And so they wanted to talk to you to find out the scoop on the demons and their attempt to crash their plane. So how did your morning talk go today on the KROQ? Linda says it was awesome, and she met Allie McKay. Oh, good. Well, now, if somebody wanted to listen to, is there a replay of this where somebody could listen to the replay? And it says, yes, there are archives for the Kevin and Bean. You should tweet it to me. Yes, I will retweet it on Twitter so that later after the show, I will retweet it. So anyone who's interested in listening to the replay of Linda talking on Kevin and Bean, KROQ morning radio show, you can hear that later with the link. It's on your Twitter? Oh, okay. It's on my Twitter. Oh, that sounds funny, Linda. Marcel says, sex is like playing bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you better have a good hand. Ah, ba-dum-bum-bum. Hello. Hello. Well, that's very exciting, Linda. I will retweet it later, and you can listen to it. So it's Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope you have some great plans coming up for this wonderful weekend. It's beautiful here in California, 76 degrees. I looked on the weather map, and shockingly, 76 degrees, which is not hot, but not warm and nice. There are parts of the country where it was like minus 13 degrees. I believe Oklahoma, there's a part of Oklahoma where, what the hell? How could it be this time of year, like 13 degrees in Oklahoma? What's going on? David Jones says David Jones has a counter to Marcel's joke about bad sex, and David Jones says sex is like pizza. Even bad pizza is pretty good. So, woohoo! It's Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. It's a very nice day here in California, and I'm going down to visit some friends in San Diego tomorrow. That should be fun. Nice little road trip for the day. So it should be nice, beautiful weather. I'm looking forward to that. I will try to remember to take some pictures. I have never watched that show, Alert. David Jones says, David Jones suggests visiting Hotel del Coronado if you're in San Diego. Well, that sounds good. And hello to everybody on YouTube. Hi, OB Nun, N1QOB. Hello, OB. Sam and anyone's watching. And for our friends, Sam and Phil, I hope you're feeling better. Sending you lots of love. It's Funny Friday, where we share jokes, put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope you have some jokes Sturgis guy says, is there a show tonight? Ba-dum-bum! Ah, you're funny. Hi, Sturgis. How many directors with 80? How many directors does it take to screw in a light bulb? The question isn't how many directors takes in to screw in a light bulb. The question is, how did that director get in there with the cute blonde? How many directors with ADHD does it take to screw in a light bulb? Let's go play with bikes! I'm gonna mix them up. And did you read the book? Did you read the book about constipation? Never mind, it hasn't come out yet. It's Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. I hope you have some jokes, because otherwise I'm going to have to tell you my penguin joke. Marcel says, I saw 6 men kicking and punching the mother-in-law. My neighbor said, are you going to help? And I said, no, 6 should be enough. Wait, that's not funny. Why doesn't anybody like the mother-in-law? What's wrong with that? He wouldn't have a wife if it wasn't for the mother-in-law. Laura says, no, hers was the best one in the world. David Jones says, have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time-consuming. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time-consuming. Ha 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 ha. It's Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everyone in a good mood for the weekend. Hope you're doing well. Well, let me make sure I got everybody here. Hello! Hi, Wing Doggy. What's house? Obi says, how many mechanics does it take to fix Lorielle's car? This is not a joke. It's sad and true. 100. That's a trick question because it's impossible to fix my car. David says, what is the difference between a nicely dressed man on a tricycle and a poorly dressed man on a bicycle? A tire! Oh, it's wordplay! Tire, a tire, a tire! You're banging? Marcel says, it's impossible to look cool while picking up a frisbee. Yeah, there's some things. Frisbees look cool when dogs catch them. Not so cool when people catch them. And I don't know about you, but it hurts my mouth. I don't know how dogs do it. I never look cool when I do that. Order! Marcel says, you never know where to look when eating a banana. And David Jones says, yesterday I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I died a little inside. Ah, ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, here, we got a long one. I gotta put my, hang on, here's a long one. Oh, this is a really long one. Marcel says, a new priest at his first mass was so scared he could hardly speak. After the service, he asked the Monsignor how he'd done. Fine, said the Monsignor, but next week it might help if you put a little vodka or if you put a little vodka or gin in your water to relax you. So the next week, the new priest put vodka in his water and really kicked up a storm. After Mass, he asked the Monsignor how he'd done this time. Fine, said the Monsignor, but next week there's a few things you should correct. First of all, there are 10 commandments, not 12. There were 12 commandments. There were 12 disciples, not 10. David slew Goliath. He didn't kick the shit out of him. And we refer to Jesus Christ as the late... We don't refer to Jesus Christ as the late JC. Next Saturday, there will be a taffy contest at St. Peter's, not a Peter pulling contest at St. Taffy's. The Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost are not Big Daddy, Junior, and Spook. And Moses parted the water at the Red Sea. He did not pass water. We do not refer to Judas as El Finco. The Pope is consecrated, not castrated, and we do not refer to him as the Godfather. When the multitudes were fed with loaves and fishes, Jesus did not mention chips. All right, too much vodka. All right, there's some notes. Thank you very much. Well, I can take theirs off. So, there's a penguin driving through the desert, and he noticed some smoke pouring out of his car. Luckily, he sees a sign for a little tiny desert town a mile down the road, and he's able to just coast to the edge of town where there's a little teeny garage, and he coasts in, smoke is pouring out of his car, and he says, hey, can you fix my car? So the mechanic looks at it and tells him to give him an hour and walk around town, and he'll see what he can do. So the mechanic the penguin walks around town, and he's walking through town. It's in the desert, and he sees an ice cream shop. He's like, oh, yes! Penguins don't like the desert. So he goes into the ice cream shop, and he orders the big plate special, 22 flavors of ice cream, giant plate of ice cream, and he's so happy. Oh, no. He eats up all the ice cream. Nom, 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 nom. Finally, he can rest and relax. And he notices the hour is up, so he walks back to the mechanic to see if his car is fixed, and the mechanic's got his head under the hood and he's fixing his car, and that penguin walks up to him and says, "Excuse me, did you figure out what's wrong with my car?" And the mechanic looks up and looks at him and says, "Looks like you blew a seal." And the penguin goes, "No, it's ice cream." Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's ice cream. Thank you, Obi. What? Hi, Wing Doggy. David Jones says the roundest night at King Arthur's table was called circumference. Ba-dum-bum. Marcel says, if we aren't supposed to eat animals, then why are they made out of meat? Ah! Hey, Wing Doggy. I'm very glad you made it back. Hi, Bill Nouse. So it is 5:45. I am just about to sign off, but I want to thank you for coming to see me and making this an awesome Funny Friday. I will be back on, I will be back on Monday at 5:15 Los Angeles time on YouTube and Google Hangouts. And I hope you're all going to have a wonderful weekend. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Laura Starr, and Shocker, and Sturgis Guy, and Tesis, and House of Dave, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Eric, and Petey, and Tim, and Ryan, and Photo, and Philip, and Mark Bean, and Star Raven, and Angie Jonas, and Fairies Lover, and Lucky Girl, and Azure Yusuf, and the Cram, and Marcel, and Obi Nungov, and Wing Doggy, Sturgis Guy, and Jim Dandy, and Angie Jonas, and Fairies Lover, and Lucky Girl, and St. Clinton, and Sam. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Laura Star. Thank you for checking in. You guys are awesome! Kisses for everybody. I love you. Bye. Bye. Marcel says, a jump lead walks into a bar. The barman says, I'll serve you, but don't start anything. Bye. Bye. I love you. David Jones says, I was going to buy a book on phobias, but I was afraid it wouldn't help me. Bye. Bye.